Hey, so hello and namaste, and very excited to share with you our new course, which is starting in June, where we are going to talk about homeopathic approach in especially endocrine disorders and lifestyle diseases. And one of the topics that we are going to talk about is diabetes. And definitely in diabetes, the main idea is to find the remedy for the person, to find the indicated individualized remedy. And also work on the overall lifestyle, the diet, the sleep, the exercise routine, how to improve the metabolism in that way. But there are some very important clinical tips that could be important in a homeopathic line of treatment, which could be important organ specific remedies for patients having certain different patterns of diabetes. And that's one of the things we are going to share about. I'm going to give you a little idea about a small kind of document that we have created, which will be shared with all the participants who join our course. So if I can share the screen. So the important kind of remedies that you need to know for diabetes. One of my favorite writers, Pierce Plain Talks, writes about this in his book, William Pierce, that any kind of diabetes related symptoms with when there has been a strong history of gastric digestive related symptoms and a lot of stress responsibility, one of the important remedy is uranium nitricum. And then just next to it he writes that often if the history is that of grief with diabetes, which we all typically know it's phosphoric acid, but this is an interesting remedy, is uranium nitricum, that you want to keep in your mind. Generally there are some very important Indian remedies which I want to share with you, which have almost been taken a lot of literature from Ayurveda also, so they are clinically well known. Some of the most important remedies of these are actually being used in mother tinctures, Cephalandra indica, with history of diabetes. But one of the main symptoms that patients is a lot of burning everywhere. More the burning, more the Cephalandra. The most well-known remedy we have in homeopathy, which many Indian homeopaths here use, is Caesium jambolinum, which is also very important for diabetes, but typically more for diabetic foot and typically for a lot of skin-related symptoms along with diabetes, and typically a lot of eruption on upper half of the body. Another interesting remedy is the Gymnema sylvestre, and this is a remedy with diabetes with a lot of gastric symptoms, a lot of lifestyle disorders along with diabetes, is Gymnema sylvestre. A lot has been written in our literature about Abroma augusta, and it has been known to be one of the most important remedy for dysmenorrhea. Interestingly, it belongs to the chocolate family, and it has been compared to bryonia. So that's interesting kind of pattern of remedies. You know, you have to start understanding these remedies as symptom complexes in that way. Sarcoids are very important. Thyroidinum is a very important remedy for diseases like diabetes with allergic history, with history of recurrent allergies, strong craving for sweets, and very chilly patient, very obese patient with a lot of persecution complex. Very typical for thyroidinum as well. Another very interesting remedy is Aloxan, which is a remedy which, as you know, a lot of researches were done, and Aloxan was found to affect the pancreas of the mice. And after that, a lot of work has been done. Aloxan has been proved by Stephenson, and in the provings, a lot of symptoms came up like natramure, where they wanted to be alone, they didn't want to talk to anyone, they didn't want consolation. So a natramure-like state of mind, and natramure not helping with diabetes, one remedy you need to keep in your mind is Aloxan. So these are often, and many such remedies we are going to discuss in detail. And this whole clinical hints document will be shared with all of our participants of the webinar series that we are having on homeopathic approach in endocrine and lifestyle disorder. Be a part of us. There is a special discount. Write an email. The email ID is gaurang@gmail.com. I'm going to write here gaurang@gmail.com. There is a special discount. I hope that you all join, and I hope that you all are part of our learning courses that we are having. Thank you and namaste.